dawn breaks slow on an empty plain, where I've ridden through dirt and pain. My saddle's worn, my soul's been tried by the ghosts of sin I used to ride. The wind still whispers through the pines of broken hearts and borrowed times, but grace she wrote in soft and wild, and called this sinner her lost child. Ashes on the saddle, dust on my hands, but mercy found me where I stand. I laid my burdens on holy sand, and the fire of love cleansed this man. No more riding blind through the storm. The cross became my uniform. Ashes on the saddle, tears on the ground. Where I was lost, now I am found. I once thought pride could light my way, but the stars went dark when I turned astray. I tried to lasso the wind with lies, till grace broke through my alibis. Heaven's fire burned through my shame, left no trace of the man I became. Now I ride with peace inside, with Jesus sitting side by side. Ashes on the saddle, dust on my hands, but mercy found me where I stand. I laid my burdens on holy sand, and the fire of love cleansed this man. No more riding blind through the storm. The cross became my uniform. Ashes on the saddle, tears on the ground. Where I was lost, now I am found. The embers glow where my pride once burned. The lesson learned, the trail returned. And if I fall again someday, His grace will meet me on the way. The desert sings when faith is born. From ashes rises the soul reborn. Ashes on the saddle, mercy in the dust. The Lord took my fear, turned it to trust. No outlaw soul could hide from grace. He found me there in that holy place. Ashes on the saddle, I lay them down, for heaven's call is the sweetest sound. Yeah, ashes on the saddle, but my heart rides clean through the wild grace of the Nazarene. grass grows thin, I knelt where my story had worn too dim. The willow wept with me that day, its branches bowed as I tried to pray. My canteen empty, my faith near gone. I'd wandered dry through the heat too long, but there beneath that ancient tree, I heard the Lord's voice retreat. I heard the Lord's whisper to me. He said, child, I know your pain and thirst, but the deepest wells are found in the worst. Beneath your sorrow, my river runs wide. Drink and let your soul come alive. At the well beneath the willow, I found grace in the ground, where mercy flowed quiet, no one else around. My heart became the vessel, my tears turned to song. At the well beneath the willow, where I finally belong. I tried to draw from every stream, chasing gold, chasing selfish dreams, but every cup turned to dust in my hands. Till I knelt down where the willow stands. The wind blew soft, the Spirit came and washed away my guilt and shame. I drank deep of that holy tide and felt the heaven open wide. At the well beneath the willow, I found grace in the ground, where mercy flowed quiet, no one else around. My heart became the vessel, my tears turned to song. At the well beneath the willow, where I finally belonged. Now I lead the lost to that hidden spring, where the dry hearts come and angels sing. The water's clear, the roots run deep in the shade of love, where the broken weep. It's not in stone nor in gold's bright gleam, but in whispered prayers and faithful dreams. At the well beneath the willow, I laid my burdens down. The earth became holy, that sacred ground. My soul took flight with a gentle breeze. At the well beneath the willow, I found my peace. So if you're weary and faith feels small, find the willow shade and hear his call. For the water still flows where the humble kneel, and the wounded hearts are the ones he heals. There's a road where the cedar trees sway, whispering prayers the wind can't say. I walked that trail with a heavy load till mercy found me on Cedar Cross Road. The dust was red, the night was long, but grace came humming a quiet song. I left my sin where the shadows grow and found my peace in the afterglow. Cedar Crossroad, where heaven speaks low, through broken hearts and the seeds we sow. Every mile I walked alone led me closer to the Father's throne. Cedar Crossroad, I'm heading home, where mercy rides and grace is grown. I've seen signs that pointed wrong, chased wild dreams till my soul was gone. But under that cedar I dropped my pride, felt forgiveness on the inside. Now every scar is a holy scar, a map that led me where you are. And when I lose my way again, that Cedar Cross reminds me when. Cedar Crossroad, where heaven speaks low, through broken hearts and the seeds we sow. Every mile I walked alone led me closer to the Father's throne. Cedar Crossroad, I'm heading home, where mercy rides and grace is grown. Let the Spirit guide these worn out boots, let my tears fall where faith takes root. If I die before I'm old, bury me down that Cedar Crossroad. Cedar Crossroad, where heaven's whisper stings deeper than the hill from dusk to dawn. I'll walk that way, where grace still blooms in the clay. Yeah, Cedar Crossroad, where I found the voice of God.
Midnight miles, no stars above, just the echoes of things I'd lost. My boots wore thin, my heart affair. Read the devil whispered what it cost. But from before the noonday one moved, cut through the dark to write a soul. A lantern swung on a nail of hope, and lit the path my soul once broke. The flame was small, but it wouldn't die, like mercy burning in the sky. Each step I took, the light grew strong, and the shadows started singing along. The lantern and the lonesome road, guiding me where the lost souls go. Through the dust, through the tears, through the pain I saw, that holy light just led me home. The lantern and the lonesome road, face small fire that never grows old. Even when the night took hold, God's hand held the flame of gold. I once chased dreams made of rust, built my life on brittle trust. But when it fell and the silence came, all I had left was a Savior's name. He said,
said, child, you're not too far gone. Even the night can lead to dawn. So I followed that humble light till I walked out clean into morning sight. Now I know the road's not wide, but the truth burns deep inside. And though I wander, I'm not alone. That lantern still leads me home. The lantern and the lonesome road, guiding me where the lost souls go. Through the dust, through the tears, through the pain I sow. That holy light just led me home. The lantern and the lonesome road, a small fire that never grows old. Even when the night took hold, God's hand held the flame of gold. Some lights burn out, some dreams fade slow, but His light shines through every shadow. And when I stumble, fall, or cry, that lantern never says goodbye. The lantern and the lonesome road show me grace where the cold wind blows. From sinner's path to heaven's glow, I'm walking where His mercy flows. The lantern and the lonesome road, a story of faith that will be told. For every traveler who's lost his soul, there's still a lantern down the road. Now I hang that light for those behind, for the broken hearts who's still blind. 'Cause I was one till His love bestowed. The lantern and the lonesome road, the lantern and the lonesome road.
That plow cuts deep in the early morn. Hands are blistered, the sky feels torn. Ain't seen rain in 1,000 days, but still I lift my voice in praise. Every seed I drop into this clay feels like a prayer I forgot to say. Faith ain't about what the eyes can see, it's the harvest waiting patiently. Grayfield grace growing slow and true through the dust and pain. His mercy grew even when the thunder's far away. The Lord still sends His light each day. Grayfield grace in the soil of tears, hope's been growing all these years. I'll reap in joy what I sowed in pain, for grace still blooms through drought and rain. I've seen the seasons come and go, felt the famine, the flood, the snow. But through it all His voice remains, like soft rain falling on my chains. The fields may look so dry and bare, but heaven's hands are working there. Every trial, every test I face turns my dust to fields of grace. Grayfield grace growing slow and true through the dust and pain. His mercy grew even when the thunder's far away. The Lord still sends His light each day. Grayfield grace in the soil of tears, hope's been growing all these years. I'll reap in joy what I sowed in pain, for grace still blooms through drought and rain. The reaper's song is a humble tune underneath the silver moon. Heaven knows each seed I've sown and blesses crops I've never known. Grainfield grace, my harvest song. The weight was hard, but the faith was strong. From barren ground to heaven's hand, I've seen His promise fill this land. Yeah, yeah, grainfield grace, the harvest of a heart that chose to stay. Of his house an old man was crying. His gaze was lost in the yard. The boy had asked for his inheritance so early and set off on the path of a world like no other. He took his father's blessing in his luggage, but in his chest he left an emptiness and a sign. In the distant city he spent his life, with parties, friends that the wind took. When famine came he lacked shelter, and not even the bread he had left from his labor. Tending to the pigs he cried his pain. He remembered home, he remembered love. Oh my God, how I miss my beloved land. The plentiful table, the peace in my home. If I return, may I at least receive shelter, like a servant ready to work. But the heart asks for more than forgiveness. It asks the Father for the right to begin again. The road back was long and painful, but the old man waited for his son to arrive. And upon seeing him from afar, he ran without restraint. With pure tears he embraced him. He put on his tunic, sandals on his feet, and he gave him the gold ring. And the bell rang in the little church. All the people came to celebrate, because those who were lost on the road today found grace at home. Oh my God, how I miss the beloved land. The plentiful table, the peace at home. If I return, may I at least receive shelter, like a servant ready to work. But the heart asks for more than forgiveness. It asks the Father for the right to begin again. This is how heaven is when a son returns. The Father up there begins to sing. Those who were dead come back to life at once. Those who were far away begin to return. The party's eternal, love is endless. Prodigal son, God commands you to enter. I quit praying before I quit drinking, quit believing before I quit shame. I knew every verse by memory, still couldn't look God in the face. I burned some bridges I needed, called freedom whatever felt right. I was running from love in the daylight, chasing mercy late at night. I thought I was too far gone to be found. but grace was already on the ground. I quit on myself, yeah, I quit trying to see. I quit on the man I was supposed to be. But when I was done, when I hit my knees, God didn't quit on me. No, God didn't quit on me. I showed up empty to Sunday morning. Didn't sing, didn't bow my head. But that old cross don't ask for polish, it just asks for what's left. Every scar I tried to hide, He already knew my name. Turns out grace ain't scared of failure, it walks straight into the flame. I didn't clean up, I didn't pretend, I just said, Lord, and that was the end. I quit on myself, yeah, I quit believing in me. But heaven wasn't finished with my story when I had nothing but broken pleas. God didn't quit on me. If you're reading this with a heavy past, thinking love like that won't last, let me be your proof tonight. Grace don't give up on broken lives. I quit on dreams, I quit on peace, but mercy was stronger than my defeat. I lost my way, but I was still seen. God didn't quit on me. No, God didn't quit on me. And if He didn't quit on me, He won't quit on you.